I built a web app that predicts Premier League results. It's my prized possession, and to prove its worth, I'm going to be betting on the results it gives me every single match week, as well as placing a juicy 10-match accumulator bet known as the Golden Guess. Join me on this expedition of riches and wealth as we head right into the next round. Firstly, congratulations to Eddie Videostar for guessing that Leicester 1, Brighton 1 would be the score. You are the person who's got the most right answers, therefore you win this week's bag of pride. Well done. If you want to win next week's prize, just guess next week's matches, and if you get the most right, you win. That's right, I've sold my house. The last tangible asset I own has now been sold to maintain this series. But don't worry, I'm living under Turf Moor right now, and it's fine because I don't usually get disturbed. As you may be aware, we didn't get a single one right last week, but we got a couple of really close ones like the Brighton and Leicester game, for instance. Very frustrating. Although City at the top have had some points taken away from them by Southampton, which is beautiful to see. Here's how our tables are shaping up, the simulated table on the left and the real life table on the right. It's a bit different, but you know, these things happen with simulations. So yeah, as you can see, we've got Tottenham in the top with 58 points, which is just so far ahead of anyone else at this point, really, isn't it? And also this week we have Brighton versus Chelsea, but that has already been played. So if this ends up being predicted at 1-1, I'm going to cry. We'll have to find out right now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Aston Villa have lost to Leeds 1-0. I would probably say it'll go the other way in real life. Oh, okay. It was still a draw. We would have got the outcome correct, but at least it's not 1-1. We wouldn't have got it right. Man United have beaten Burnley at Turf Moor 3-1. Cavani getting a brace there. Palace have beaten Norwich 2-0. I don't know about that. Norwich are turning things around in real life, aren't they? West Ham beat Watford 2-0. Wolves draw with Arsenal 2-0. That is a cracking game. Everton have beaten Newcastle away 2-0. I think this in real life is going to be a very interesting match to keep an eye on. I would say Newcastle are going to win it though, because Everton are in a pretty bad spot right now. Tottenham beating Southampton 2-0, which is not what we want to see for this simulation. Liverpool have drawn with Leicester 2-2. That's their second 2-2 draw in a row. And Man City have won 4-0 against Brentford. What a stomping that was. Not much change on our table then, other than the fact that Tottenham are increasing their lead ever more. Man City in second, Liverpool in third, and Leicester are in a lovely fourth spot right there. But they're about here in real life, aren't they? Wolves, for some reason, are 17th here. Brighton are 15th, which is very odd. But going down is Newcastle, Brentford and Norwich. Still Brentford in the relegation zone where they should not be. So our highest odds this week was Liverpool versus Leicester 2-2, that's at 17-1. And Manchester City beating Brentford 4-0, that is at 14-1. Which leaves our golden guess 10-match accumulator total this week a whopping £286,193. Subscribe right now if you want Arsenal to get relegated, and I'll see you next week.